Hello everyone, my name is Eric Mullins, and today we're going to be opening another figure. Okay, I am going to unbox this, talk about it a little bit, and then at one point we'll go into the future where I'm actually going to give you that little review. This one, oh my goodness. It's so weird. I had like such a hit and miss with this one. I am obsessed with the Megami Device line. I bought a couple of these model robot girls, but I don't have the time. I draw. I'm always drawing, so I just don't have the time to build them. And Asra Archer was my favorite, so when they announced this, I was like, oh, I'm gonna pre-order that for sure. I didn't expect this size. And then this, I went through a huge amount of trouble getting my hands on this thing. I had pre-ordered it through Ami. I showed up in Japan and I couldn't just pick it up at the store. I couldn't have them deliver it to the store. They needed to deliver it to a hotel. So I gave them my check-in and my checkout, and they completely didn't even ship it out until a day before I had to leave. Luckily, they shipped it out in that one day and it showed up in that one day. Like, I had messaged them and I was freaking out. Like, I was totally having a meltdown because if I missed out on this window, then I don't know when or if I would ever be able to get this statue, and this one is my most anticipated one in a long time. Aside from Prince Zuygen, who I'm really like, she's got like a little piece of my heart, that statue. But, yep. Let's do this. Asra Archer, got her through Ami. Now that I'm currently at Akihabara, there's a Kotobukiya shop where they have her, and lo and behold, she has the extra face, which I would have liked. I went there. 90% of my collection is Kotobukiya. I've spent thousands of dollars, like, from that store. And the fact that they wouldn't give me one little head, and I tried talking them into it, like, they had a box full of them. They had more in their box than they did Asra Archers to sell. So I was like, bro, just like hook me up, man. Like, I bought it at Ami. Here it is. I have the receipt for this. What do you want? You know, like, I spent thousands of dollars at your store. Like, hook me up with one of these, like, little things. And they were like, no, only if you buy this from us. Well, first things first, the alternate face, while cute because it's like a little shy face, I'm always into the big smiles, which I guess a lot of you could probably tell seeing my collection of anime figures that I've been showing every now and then. I like big smiles, big energy. And she's got that. So I don't mind it so much. It's just, it would have been cool, you know? Like, I'm here at 260 bucks versus the Kotobukiya version, which was it's actually 306. Big difference. So is it worth spending $46 on getting an alternate face that I know for a fact I'm never gonna use? Ooh, before I really get into this, look at this box. Is this not lovely? Okay, so the front, massive window, which I love seeing. I know that, you know, plastic is a thing and we shouldn't be using it for everything, but when it comes to high quality figures, it really matters. So, nice beautiful window. On the side here we have the illustration of Asra Archer, absolutely beautiful drawing. The name of the illustrator is, like, I forget at the moment. I mean, I'm here in Japan right now, so I don't have like all my information in front of me. But I can't remember, but I absolutely love this drawing. And what's crazy is they put the same pose and the same picture on the other side, where if you look at it really quickly, you're like, oh, that's the drawing. And it's not, it's the figure. This figure is so gosh darn accurate that the picture is 100%. She is so big, the box is huge, and she is freaking heavy. She comes with a ton of accessories, a ton of cool different poses and things you can do with her. This is a very, very nice statue. If I had to compare her to, like, statues that are scaled to human, I would say she is probably hitting that 1/6, maybe like 1/5. I could see 1/5 for this. Maybe 1/5.5. But very, very beautiful. So let's pop this box open. All of these boxes are coming with, like, plastics and protective little foamies and stuff like that. I keep all of them because I can't bring all the boxes home with me. The only one I'm bringing with me is the Asra Archer one, and I'm gonna try and cut out the cardboard of the two pictures where it's the animation and the photography, so I would love to frame them, honestly, and put them side by side because it's so well done. Like, I love it so much. Okay, so she's very well protected in here. The shading is perfect. Like, oh, Kotobukiya, you really, really went above and beyond on this one. It's very, very nice. I love it. I love how big it is. I like a big statue, and like for years now, I've been wanting like that really huge one. And I have like a couple, but the problem is I went after bases, right? So like a big base with a statue on top. But the statue's like a 1/7 or like a 1/8 and maybe even a 1/9. And the base is what makes it look large. And it takes up so much space. I have a really nice Yoko statue that I freaking love, and she's like a 1/6 and maybe like a 1/5.5 as well. She's not actually a scale figure. But I would say like her size is about that, and I like that big aesthetic in this one. Whew, this girl is a big girl. Oh my goodness, look how cool this is. So she has like her little leg here, which is like not robotic and stuff like that. She has all these little foamies on her. I've decided I'm gonna leave them on there. I wanted to build the figure to make sure everything's okay, but for real, I'm pretty sure it's fine. I just want her to be well protected on my trip, and there's always like little soft pieces and little sharp pieces that I could break. Anyway, she has this leg here. She comes with so much accessories. It's very cool. She comes with like her ponytail over here. This is this massive sword. I mean, Future Eric is going to tell you all of this stuff, because he's the one that's really going to get into it. Isn't that right, Future Eric?
I'm Future Eric. I'm no longer in Japan, and Japan Eric is right. It was pretty sweet there, and I miss it quite a bit. But look how epic this thing is.
Exactly. Isn't he swell? He is so jealous of me right now. Getting to open up all this stuff. Now, let's get this bottom part open, because this bottom part is crazy. Like, it doesn't... I didn't even expect this. You know, like a lot of the times when you see anime statues online, and they're showing you, like, those product shots where, oh yes, and she lies down on this beautiful bed, or here she is hanging out next to furniture. Big chunk of tape there. And then you're like, oh, that's cool, but you don't expect to get the bed. You don't expect to get the furniture, you know? Like, that's just something that they use in the product shots, just to show that it looks nice, and you could do this if you go to X place in Akihabara, like we can all just do, right? And then they sell them there as accessories, like maybe at a Gundam store, like a model kit store. So what's epic about Asra Archer, she actually comes with some of this stuff. Let me just take this out here. So she comes with a bed. I'm not kidding. It's like a big, fluffy, poofy bed. Even when I went to Ami and saw this thing, like in person, they have it out there as well. And it looks amazing. They put her on the bed, and I'm just like, there's no way it actually comes with this. Like, that'd be ridiculous. Like, why? And then when it did, I was so happy. I thought it was so cool because I could use it for shipping. Like, this is going to protect her so well. It actually looks really soft. It's like a giant, big, puffy thing. Like, look at this. It's a blanket. You get a blanket. Hey, here's your blanket so that you can put your really cute Asra Archer on it. Look at that. What? This is great. This is going to protect her so well in the shipping. So I'm pretty happy about this. Then she comes with all the pieces you'd find a Gundam comes with. So she has all these accessories. She has extra robot leg, which is cool. These extra robot shields and blades everywhere. Then the blades can also plug together to create her, like, her bow and arrow. Like, this is something very, very unique. And there's so much love put into this, and it's so well done. But it's really fantastic. So, you know what? I'm just gushing over here. We're gonna let Future Eric talk about it.
Very heavy base. It doesn't look very special, but the figure is so special that you're not even gonna be looking at this thing. This one's a little stressful. I really love this statue. There's just so many sharp little points on a lot of these figures, whether it's the tip of their hair, the little end of this bow where it can just snap off at the drop of a hat. Her face is amazing. It really makes me think of my Jean statue. A while back I made a joke about like a 40-page booklet and an older figure episode, well, this is an insane booklet. It looks like I'm looking at like a instruction manual to building my own Megami Device figure. And for those of you that don't know, it's kind of like building a Gundam, so it's like a model kit that you put together, but pre-painted, snap. This is nuts. This is nuts, everyone. I don't even know where to begin with this. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't damaged. Very, very well made. And for the price, thank you so much, Kotobukiya. This is incredible. I mean, shoot, this should have been a $400 figure easily. I applaud them and the amount of work they put into this. This is very nice.
This Megami Device Asra Archer is beautiful. When I was putting her together and, because she comes with so many pieces as you had seen earlier, for real, I gotta say that the plasticky looking parts actually feel like a cheaper kind of plastic. So be very careful putting her together. I was kind of scared that she might like snap or break while I was doing it. But other than that, she's gorgeous. She comes with this pillow thing that I'd shown earlier. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but for now it's a beautiful hat and I guess I'll just leave it there. And other than that, I wanted to maybe, show some close-up pictures of her, but I actually have a comparison for her. So she's a scale figure. She's supposed to be 2-on-1, which is conceptually awesome because of the series she comes from. I have one here that I built myself a long time ago, and I freaking love like crazy. So this is another Megami Device figure, and this is an actual one. So the scale of these figures are 1-on-1 because they come from a world where it's 1-on-1, or they're alive in miniature. For real, I don't know all the details. I didn't really get into it. I just think that this looks really cool, and I love my robot girls, and this is the perfect kind of mix. Like, look at these legs! Enough talking about this one, so let's get into Asra Archer here. Slowly spinning with my own fingers, cause I can't afford to buy one of those spinny things. It's just the detail all around on this girl is gorgeous. The stand holding her up is a little unfortunate, but on the same side, she is incredibly heavy and this will lean 100% if you don't have that. So it doesn't bother me too much. Maybe I'll just pull one right next to her so you can get a good look. So my closing thoughts is that Asra Archer is amazing. You're gonna pay an arm and a leg shipping her because of how big the box is and how hefty she is, but I for real think it's worth every penny, especially if you like robot girls. She's really cool. You literally have to go through all that transformation element to be able to, pop in and out the parts. It actually feels like you're building like a miniature Gundam or a miniature Megami Device, it was fun. It was a fun experience. A little stressful because, like I said, the plastic quality is a little like iffy, but she looks gorgeous. And it was worth all the hassle bringing her back from Japan. And honestly, her curvy shape is one of the main reasons that I got stopped at the border, but she's the one that allowed me to go through the border. So I just finished going through immigration. I've got like 6 anime statues on me. Like, for real, like the lady scanned everything through, and I'm here crossing my fingers because I do not want to put it in check-in baggage. They're all so fragile. And as she gets to my backpack, stops it right away, goes through, because there's like the metal pegs to like plug them all together. She's like, what's this and this? Oh, I know this thing, this could be a weapon, this is this. And I'm like, no, it's just anime figures. And then I point at an outline that's a very voluptuous, curvy outline. She looks at me and she's like, I'm gonna scan this again. I'm like, scan it again. So then she scans it again, I kid you not, she comes back, and I'm here with all these explanations, and she just goes, no, it's okay. And I'm like, the anime statues, it's fine. And I'm just like, oh, like, get out of here, you degenerate. Yep.
You're good to go, sir.
Thank you, Asra. You made my life a little bit easier.
if you already have this figure, why not leave a comment down below and tell me a little bit about your own thoughts on the figure. I'd love to hear them. Was your shipping a nightmare to your country of origin? Because it could have been for me. And so I'm actually genuinely curious about it. And, you know, do you have any actual Megami devices at home that you've built yourself? Are you a fan of the franchise in general? Oh, one quick last thing to mention. Why not support me by hitting that like button, that subscribe button, and also the notification bell so that you can be notified when I come out with fun new videos like this. Have an awesome day and see you next time. Bye!